Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. I love being here, right here on the beach because the weather is awesome. It's not too hot or not too cool, pretty much perfect. May is here, and I think May is probably one of my favorite months of the year. Not because of Cinco de Mayo or Memorial Day, but because of all the events we have. The Jazz Festival's coming up and the Players Championship, which is a big deal for us here on the First Coast. And you don't even have to be a golf enthusiast to enjoy that event. But first, we're going to leave the beach area and go to King Street to visit the Silver Cow. So Regina, tell me how you got started in this business.
Oh my goodness, I got in this because I hated beer. I had no idea what was awaiting out there in the craft beer world. I got in this purely by accident. My husband tried to get me out and about, try craft beer, and I said, why? I don't like beer. Why would I want to try craft beer? What's craft beer? So basically it started one night, one evening. We had you pick a date night, I pick a date night, and on his date night we visited Bold City Brewery. I had a taste of my first craft beer. It was the Dukes. The Dukes did me in. I said, wow, this is incredible. Chocolate, caramel nuts. I've got all these flavors. I said, this is beer?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to try more. This is wild. You know, I just knew the mass brand products. I didn't know about craft beer. So it just snowballed into that. My husband said, why don't you start a blog? I said, I'll start a blog. Who's going to read that? So I did. I started blogging about the different beers I had, food items that I was trying with it, why I like the beer, the notes, places I could find the beers. And then he suggested, why not you start a Facebook page? So I did, and it took off from there. The blog was called Jax Brew Bitch. And
Which I think is funny because bitch is not the word that comes to mind when I met you. No. Babe, maybe. Bitch, no.
Yes. So it started with that, and it's been an amazing ride and adventure ever since. And that was a little over 4 years ago. And I had the opportunity of having my own little craft beer bar, and I jumped on it, and here we are. Our guests are like family. We don't want to treat them like a customer. We treat them like their family. They become friends, they become family to us. And I really wanted just an intimate little chill spot, nothing crazy, just an intimate, sweet little spot to enjoy craft beer, some wine, and simple nashes here on King Street. And I was blessed to get into it at the right time.
So I know you have the Annex as well. Tell me what differentiates the Annex from Silver Cow.
The Annex to me, I wanted to duplicate a place that was very dear to me in New Orleans. One of the establishments in New Orleans called Checkpoint Charlie's. And I wanted something a little different from Silver Cow. As you see, Silver Cow is very intimate, dim, chill, low lit. That side is a little bit brighter, a little bit funkier. We have some retro candy and snacks and vintage taxidermy. It's just all over the place.
A little birdie has tweeted in my ear about something that's happening in the future. Maybe you can enlighten me.
The Mazer. It will be a meadery, cider house, offering light fare, but I am partnering up with Ed and Beth Stansel, and Ed is known for his brewing techniques.
Sure.
Fabulous homebrewer.
Won a couple of awards, I believe.
Tons of bling bling. He's the bling bling brewer. Just an all-around great guy, and Beth, they're both wonderful folks. And when they approached me and my husband Whit about this opportunity, I said, heck yeah, we'll do this. We'd love to. So I'm now learning a lot more about mead and cider than I ever had.
Cool.
And so it's a unique extra alternative than just craft beer.
Right.
Which is awesome. So this whole area, I mean, you've got all these amazing craft beers, not just here, but all up and along, King Street and Five Points, and just all over Jacksonville. It's just exploding. More breweries are coming in. Inch 15 is now doing mead and cider as well. John Harris, he's producing his meads in Orange Park. So it's exciting now. We got all these breweries, now we have meaderies and cider houses popping up. So it's just a great time to be here and doing this.
So at Silver Cow, it's not just about the wine and beer, it's also about some great little eats. Here they've got some pork rinds with a little honey and Tabasco drizzle over the top and some cheese as well. And here we got sweet onion bacon compote and some crostinis. And here we got pancetta Pavarotti grilled cheese sandwich. How about that? See you out here at the Silver Cow. I don't remember the first time I met Regina, but it might have been at the beer festival at Veterans Memorial Arena a long time ago. And just as a side note, the Craft and Import Festival is coming up in May. I go to the Silver Cow myself. I love the atmosphere, and they really know their craft beers. So when you go to check it out, make sure to tell them that you saw it right here on I Know Jax and that I sent you. Now I want to let you know that I'm hosting a special for CW17 Jacksonville for the upcoming Players Championship. You'll be able to watch that one right here on Monday, May 9th at 10 p.m. We'll have the story from Taco Lou, we'll be talking to volunteers and lots of other cool stuff. I have great news. On Wednesday, May 4th, we're planning to do a live broadcast from Spraga and Company. They have an all-star chef takeover with the guest chefs Tom Gray from Moxie Kitchen, Scotty Schwartz from 29 South, Kenny Gilbert from Gilbert's Underground Kitchen, and Howard Kirk from 13 Gypsies, plus executive chef Justin Petrus and pastry chef Erica Weisflog to round out the all-star lineup for 3 courses of Southern-inspired deliciousness. And as a special treat, Mondo Mike with Spice and the Po' Boys will provide entertainment. Now tickets for that are $99 per person, including tax and gratuity. I'm gonna be doing a live broadcast of the whole thing on Facebook. And since it's live, I can't really tell you what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm planning to start at around 7 o'clock. Keep an eye on your Facebook stream on that day. You can also subscribe to my live Facebook broadcast. All you have to do is click on the little button that says subscribe in the video screen. I'll have more details about the whole thing going out in the Insider on Tuesday. I'm with my buddy Chris Chislett, the wine guy tonight. We're gonna try and clarify something for
Yeah, because you have a question.
I do.
Go on.
There's so many great names, and you always hear people when they order wine, give me a cab, give me a Zen, give me,
Right.
what the heck? What's the right way? What's the difference?
Well, there's a lot of different, I mean, not even just the wine snobs, like a lot of people, you know, have a way of, okay, so, you know, so like, you know, Cabernet Sauvignon is the full, you know, name of the grape, so Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet. Like, I would just say, okay, I'll have a glass of the Cabernet.
Right.
I mean, you could be talking about Cabernet Franc. More than likely, you're talking about Cabernet Sauvignon. So 2 different grapes, by the way,
You could
for
confuse
example.
somebody by ordering it.
For sure, yeah, it's like you were saying with like Pinot.
Pinot.
Typically, you know, if you have a wine snob, geek,
Somebody
you
knows
know,
what they're talking
yeah,
about wine-wise.
they're talking about Pinot Noir.
Noir.
But
Totally different than the other.
and I love Jacksonville. You know how I love Jacksonville, right?
I do know how you like
And I've run, you know, restaurants here,
Yeah.
and you know, if someone's saying,
It's free.
can I take a glass of the Pinot? We're talking about Pinot Grigio.
Yep. We'll move on.
What? No, let's not move on. Let's keep going.
So what about some of the other ones?
So yeah, I mean Zin, like you're saying Zin, Zinfandel, but yeah, so Pinot Grigio, it's, you know, people have to, you know, kind of clarify, but yeah, typically
The other ones are a little easier.
They're shortening, yeah, you know, Cabernet, you know, Cabernet Sauvignon. I've had people say, you know, can I get a glass of the Sauvignon? Well, you're talking about Sauvignon Blanc or Cabernet Sauvignon, or yeah,
The Sauvignon.
yeah, the Sauvignon. Like what?
I want some of the cab.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I mean. It does get confusing. It's, you know, people just trying
Does
to
that
shorten.
just really just show how freaking ignorant they are when they say it that way? You don't call them on it. You just.
Well, I would not. You should. I mean, okay. To say
You would
Zin.
call me on that,
How about
I
this?
know.
Okay, to say Zin. All right. If you say Zin, you're talking about Zinfandel. If you say Pinot, can I have a glass of the Pinot? You're always talking about Pinot Noir. All right.
Right.
Always.
Or wine.
Always. Yeah. Don't say Pinot and don't be talking about Pinot Grigio. If you want a hard, fast rule, never ever.
Gotcha.
Right.
Understood.
Pinot means Pinot Noir. If you say Cabernet, obviously that means Cabernet Sauvignon. You're not talking about Cabernet Franc.
Gotcha.
What else? That.
Prosecco? No, that's not.
Good. Cross. No, I don't, no, it doesn't work. No, it's pretty much all of them, actually. Yeah.
So those are the ones that are confusing.
Yeah, those are the main ones. You think about your main, the longer names.
So now
Now you know.
no longer confused.
Go forth and use your knowledge,
But I
please.
stay confused.
He's always confused. He woke up confused. But
We'll see you guys on the next Wine Guy segment. In an upcoming episode of I Know Jax, we're going to learn something super fantastic in our wine segment. What's it going to be?
that's a bit of overkill, but it's how to hold a wine glass.
Really?
Which is kind of important for this guy because he's only ever held PBR before. So.
PBR? Really, Chris? I'm a craft beer drinker. You won't see me with PBR. I do prefer something like the tequila barrel Coca-Cola from Green Room. There you go. We've talked about craft beer and about wine. I think we need to get some cocktails in the mix. Here's Marlon from Candy Apple Cafe, and he can make a mean cocktail. Today I'm at the Candy Apple Cafe with the bar manager Marlon, and Marlon's gonna make me something awesome. What's it gonna be, man?
We're gonna make the Golden Apple Cocktail today. It's one of our signatures here at
All right,
Candy
man,
Apple.
let's get into it.
Absolutely. We're gonna start with 2 ounces of vodka,
Okay.
a bar spoon of tasty
Good old-fashioned apple butter.
apple
Heck
butter,
yeah. I'm from the North Georgia mountains. For me, I know what that's about.
it's so delicious.
It is.
We're gonna do 1/2 ounce of lime juice,
Gotcha. Okay.
a couple dashes of orange bitters, and then finally some 1/2 ounce of velvet falernum. Falernum is a Caribbean cocktail. It's infused with a lot of herbs and spices, a little bit of vanilla, just kind of rounds it out a little bit.
Nice, sounds good.
Lots of ice, and a fantastic hard shake.
Oh yeah. You got this. You've done this once before.
Couple times. Nobody likes a lazy shake.
Nobody likes the lazy shake. And it's good because you got it nice and frosty on the outside. I see that.
Absolutely. It serves 2 purposes. You want to dilute the drink properly as well as chill it. And then to top it off, we are going to brulee
Brulee.
an apple slice.
We got to get a torch involved here.
Absolutely.
Bruleeing a couple of slices of green apple there.
So we take sugar in the raw, brown sugar, just kind of dust the apple a little bit, get the heat on there.
If you could smell this, oh my goodness.
Be careful, don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home. Come see a professional.
And there you are, the Golden Apple Cocktail.
Marlon also made a handcrafted cocktail called a Very Cherry Pop. It had sarsaparilla flavored whiskey, house-made cherry cordial, some lime juice, and ice. An old-fashioned southern flavor. Marlon describes this drink as an adult cherry Coke, and he was right. The last drink was the signature drink at Candy Apple Cafe and Cocktails, the Seminole Club, named after the building.
We're gonna dry shake it, which means we're gonna shake it without ice before, so that we emulsify the egg whites. Hard shake as well.
Big words, emulsify. That means make it frothy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's
Oh yeah, nice.
mixed pretty nicely. Now we're gonna add ice
Do it all over.
and do it all over again. So it's definitely a workout.
So if you really want to mess with Marlon, come down and order like 5 of these.
Absolutely, at the busiest time. I'm gonna let you shake this one.
You go right ahead. Need to have the technique down. That's the Seminole Club. It's an old school gin-based drink. That's a good start on exploring the drink menu. Didn't that look just awesome? It's a great place to go and hang out after Art Walk, for example. Next week, we're going to talk about the players. I have a lot of interesting stories in the works for that. Now, if you follow I Know Jackson's social media, you probably saw that we were out shooting at Taco Lu or Ovente. It's pretty cool. May is going to be a killer month, I think. That's it for this week's episode. I'll be back next weekend, but until then, I'll see you on the internet. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an IKnowJax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.